So one of the biggest problems when it comes to building websites is about getting the content from your clients. It can be such a headache. So I've got 5 tips that I want to share with you to help you make the content collection process easier. So let's jump in the studio and take a look. So many times when building websites for clients, getting the content can be the most painful part of the process. It can really hold up the project. Also, the quality of the content can be really difficult. It doesn't fit with the design. It's just not working, and it can be really hard to communicate with the client about what actually needs to be on each page of the website. But what if this was easier? What would happen if you had the content up front? What would happen if the content was actually fantastic and it worked perfectly with the design and helped to achieve the goals of the project? Wouldn't that be a lovely place to live in? Number 1 is setting the expectations early. So what I like to do is in my project inquiry form, I like to have a little space for how available and ready the content is from a client. So option 1 is their content is all ready and it's high quality. Option 2 is they're working on it and it'll be ready soon. And option 3 is it's not ready at all and they need some help. So that's how I really set the expectations at the very beginning. Also, in the initial meeting that I have with the client, I just reaffirm with them the importance of getting the content up front, and that's part of our process. And then within the proposal, I also have a little section that lets them know about the content that we need and the requirements that we have from them. So by providing these 3 spaces and these 3 points of communication for clients and about content before we even begin, it just helps to make sure we're starting the project off on the right foot. Number 2. Okay, the second thing you want to do is provide a framework for your clients. You want to make sure that it's as easy as possible for them to be able to actually create the content for you, right? So you don't just leave it to them to create the content and just give them a blank page to work from. They find it as hard as you do to create content when they have no structure to get started with. So help them with creating a sitemap, help them understand what elements might need to be on the page, and just workshop that with them together. You can use tools like Flowmap or SlickPlan to be able to help you with the site mapping process. 3. You also want to provide support for your clients. So scheduling meetings with them. We like to do a weekly meeting with our clients just to update them on the project. This is a great opportunity for you to spend some time with them related to their content and just check in with them and just see how they're going. Do they need some help? Are they ready to hire a copywriter? What is it that they need? Make sure you schedule these in and don't just leave it up to your client to get things done by the deadline and then be surprised when they don't deliver. 4. You can also use tools to speed up your workflow, such as Content Snare, which actually provides some form fields that your clients can use, and it gives you a bit of structure and helps you create some structure for your clients so they know to be able to put together a title, what the title should have in it, how many characters. You can also do the same for images, body text, custom fields. It's really flexible and it creates just like a very systemized process to get the content from your clients. So Content Snare is awesome if you want to speed up your workflow. 5. Now, there are plenty of tools you can use to help with the content collection process. I really like using Google Docs, just creating a simple table with some instructions to help your client just fill in the different parts of the content that you need for each page. So you can be ready with a bit of a structure to make that happen. Also, Dropbox have a file requests feature, which is great for collecting additional files like graphics, photos, and clients can just upload straight into your Dropbox account, which is awesome. As I mentioned before, Content Snare is absolutely fantastic to really speed up the entire workflow of collecting all of this content together. And when it comes to secure content, such as username and passwords, I love using reveal.it. So you can check that out and you can send it to your clients and they can send secure information over to you. All right, so to help with your content collection process, you want to set the expectations early. You want to provide frameworks, provide support for your clients, speed up the workflow using tools like Content Snare, and of course, use additional software to support your process. I hope you found this video useful. I hope this helps you collect content from your clients with less hassle. Make sure you check out the epic blog post over at wpelevation.com/blog. There should be a link in the description of this YouTube video. Please tell me the #1 thing that you found useful from this video, and let me know what is your biggest problem when it comes to collecting content from your clients and how do you get around it. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, press subscribe, and hit the little bell notification to be notified about future videos as they go live. Until next time, I'm Simon Kelly. Go elevate!